Welcome back to PixelMgc for another video on logo making. So today we're going to design a logo for an Instagram page. So it's a food page, and as per their requirement, I have gone through some relevant images over here. As you can see on board, this is my mood board. I have just collected some of the relevant images to find out what could be the best for this page, and then out of which I just designed some rough sketches like this. You can see over here, this is the rough sketch what I designed, and out of that I just started drawing. So here, as the name suggests, 4D69, so I just plan to have 2O as used as 6 and 9, and I have used one cartoon character which I'm going to use of that page owner face. So I'm going to put that image what I got from the owner of the page, and using this face, this photo, I'm going to trace it down and to convert it into a sketch. So for that I'm just looking at the background, this layer, and just created another layer, and using pen tool I just started drawing to trace it out completely. As the whole face is not visible though, I'm just trying to as closer as possible. So I'm just taking no fill with one stroke outline. I'm just drawing the outline of the face, the whole face. Although you can view my previous videos where I can just made 2-3 videos on sketching the faces and all the all of a photo. I'm just taking making it a little bit faster, although it took much more time to complete it. I just make this video faster for you guys and not to get bored enough. Here I am just trying to making the hair of the head, which will be a different shape. So here you need to be a little bit careful about the outlines, because as much as closer you can, you just try to track that one. Okay, this is the hair part, and face outline is done, and right now I'm going for eyebrow. Yeah, just making a little bit zigzag type to feel like eyebrow. Then for eyes, outline of the eyes. Here the darken part, we need to draw some shape to make it a different color, to give some different color, so that it look like a real representation of the photo. Here I am taking a brush tool. Although I have some predefined brushes, not really predefined, these are user defined brushes what I've created before. So that brush I'm going to use over here. I'm testing it first to make it proper, then I'm going to use it on that image. This is not the right brush what I'm actually required. No, I'm still not getting that. So I'm just going to browse a little bit more. So in this way you can put your brush tool onto the docking area. Now this is the beard brush, I feel. Yeah, so I'm going to use it on his mustache. It's a scatter brush I have created a month ago. You can also download this brush from the video link, not from this video link, from another video link what I've created. From that link and download it. So it is not suitable for eyebrows though. I just tried to make it out, but not possible, not good enough to apply it on eyebrows. I'm not really finding the correct brush to draw the nose area and other highlighted part. I think I got it. Yes, just making it little bit smaller width. Yeah. By default it's 1 point. You can type it out as much as width you can. I just make it around 0.15. I'm just zooming in by holding Alt and scrolling the mouse. So here for nose part, I'm going to draw this one. So to highlight the nose, that's enough. That's very cool looking. So I can also highlight some part like this, or you can also apply some different colors. For that I'm going to work on the lips area. Here I'm using pen tool again, because the brush tool is only to paint those highlights that I'm using. But some of the videos or some of the creators normally use brush tool also to paint the all over face. But I feel rather than brush tool, pen tool is much more flexible enough to draw the lines and fill it up properly. So now moving on to the ear part, I'm again using the brush tool. So I'm here reducing the size both point to 0.15. Now for hair highlighting, I'm just using the brush tool again. You can take your time to design these things. If you ever pressing a face or photo like this. So now I'm going to pen tool. I use pen tool to paint the eye area, the right side eye. The underneath highlight area. And the eyebrows. For that I'm just copying it out, the left side eyebrow, and pasting it, and that will adjust it properly there so that it look like part of it. Here I've just given color to the leaves. So while coloring, you just need to pick color from skin, or if you have any color palette that matches the skin tone, then you can also use that. But here I am just taking the reference from the photo itself by using color picker tool. Here is the time to draw the teeth. So I just want to change, making the point a little bit smaller enough, and using brush tool I am going to draw it. Oh, so I'm here reducing the size. Always remember, whenever we are drawing a shape using brush tool, and if you want to paint that area, you should close that path. So for that I'm just closed it and checked whether it is closed properly or not, because it became difficult to paint that area if you not close that path. Here I'm just trying to close it up. Yeah, it is closed, so I'm just put white color to that and send it to back. Not really back, let's send it to backwards. So it just came below the leaf area. So I'm just adding some highlight to the leaf area. These things are not mandatory though, but still it just give a different look to the photo. That's why I'm just added that one. I'm just collecting the sample colors to paint the face area. Here I just carried on using pen tool. The stroke is little bit much strength, so I just changed it to 1 point. Here for the eyelid part, I'm just taking each details of the eye because this is the important part. Here I'm going to use shape builder tool to minus the extra part of the eyelid. I've tried to send it back, but it is not possible. So here I'm selecting both the shape, that eye and eyelid, and using shape builder tool I am just minus the extra area by holding Alt. If you don't hold Alt, it will automatically add, means combine two shapes. If you hold Alt and go through this area which you don't want and click on that, then it will be simply cut it out. So I'm going to do the same thing for left eye. Just see carefully. Here I'm drawing the eyelid and the pupil area. See, you can see the extra part, so I'm going to minus it. I just send it back the eyelid under the pupil. I'm selected both the shape and holding Alt, click on that extra shape so that it get cancelled. I'm just giving color to the face, trying the proper shade. Okay, this is fine. And for hair, I just put it black, but I have used some highlighted color using black, so I just want to just take a 1 or 2 shade lesser than the black so that it looks the shade what I have drawn through through a brush tool. So that part, that eye, above the eye and under the eye, I just want to use some different color to make the shadow properly. Here you can see the teeth is not visible, so I just make it bring that one front so that it's clearly visible. So my first part is ready, the head part, which I'm going to use in that second logo what I have sketched. But one thing is missing over here, the right ear is I am not drawn. That's so because I didn't get the full face, so I just imaginarily I'm just creating out. Now it's done. Here you need to some adjustments, the outline area and the hair area. Yes, now it's okay. I'm just deleting the extra parts that I have drawn during the drawing process to check the brush length. I'm just deleting it out. I have made the body part. We can trace any of the sketches, or I have just drawn the body part. You can see over here. This is the third part. I have already made this haphazardly because it doesn't require much more accuracy though, as we're representing a cartoon character over here. I'm gonna use that face with this body. You can see I just placed the face over here. It needs some adjustments, and yeah, no, as per the right now it's looking nice. I'm just trying to put some beard on it, but it's not looking good, so I just deleted it, revert back. It's not so good enough to put, although this one looks better than the drawing part. Now I'm just coloring the hand part and try to give as closer color that of body, because body tone and the hand tone may vary a little bit in a slighter manner You can do that as if you don't want to give same color to the body and the painting, you can change it down a 1 or 2 set down or up. Normally it's just came like 1 or 2 set down that of the face. Now I'm coming to type the name of that base, or it is Pudi 69. So as per the sketch what I have done, I'm going to use a font, script like font, which could be from which font O and both of the O, one O would act like 6 and another one is act like 9. I'm just changing the color to find out the correct font or that thing what I have already imagined in my mind. So I feel this font look the best. So here I'm going to type and create outline to make it so here for I, I'm gonna use it but change the this marking area. I'm going to use it like fork. The fork we used to eat noodles and stuffs like other stuffs. So I'm going to use that fork symbol over here. I'm just resizing it so that it look like a fork. So here I'm taking a circle and clicked on that anchor point, the topmost anchor point. I have used down arrow key, and for the bottom point by selecting, I again use button key, down arrow key. So here I'm going to add some new point so that I could fold it from there and just make a shape which should look like the meter. Yep. As you can see, I just added two points and just dragged it down. Now I'm going to change it to curve using handle points. I just make a change to it. So here you can change it, the shape which look like that thing what you have imagined. Here I'm not following the sketch because I'm just working on a text. I don't need to trace and waste much time, as I've already taken much more time while designing the cartoon face, cartoon-like face. I think the work of eye is over right now. Then here we just represent a plate like thing. So in the area in the in the place of that underscore, we'll going to use the plate symbol, which can be represented a very well way, that it's a food site and it is a plate where we can serve it. So again, it's time to for O. Both these O's need to be changed as per my sketch, or you can say that what I have imagined. So this way I am going to use it as a 6, and the next following this one next to it will be converted to 9 like thing. So here I'm not going to use that angle too close. Yeah, right now it's looking okay, and it can be read as 6. So I'm just copying it out by holding Alt and dragging the mouse and rotating it towards downwards, and gonna use it on the next O. So these two things you can see, food 69, sorry, food A69. So here I am drawing a tongue like thing, so it could be represented like this. It is tasty enough, food is good enough. And the extra part, this part, I'm going to draw 2 eyes, cartoon eyes, so overall it look like a face. So here I think the whole thing is ready. Right now I'm going to use a shape here and also on the background of the cartoon character, which will look like a dish serving area, dish serving bowl with its lid on. So the whole idea is that. So I'm going to use a base to place the name of that Instagram page of a dish serving dish. So here I'm making it group, so that while moving all the shapes are come together. So to group it, you can select all the shapes and press Ctrl G, or you can right click and place on group. So for the background I'm going to use brown color, deep brown color, and for the name part I'm going to use yellow color, not very bright yellow, rather I'll choose for little bit dull color. For the letter I am just used white stroke, and here I am just creating the background. What I have already said that this could be a lid of a dish server or serving dish like shape. You can see over here the trace area is transparent right now. As I have told, while I have just sketched it using brush tool, and it is not a closed path. That's why when I have applied color, not all the areas are covered, rather the closed area only. So I'm going to use pen tool to paint it. It's pen tool. Here I am just drawing the path, the outer line only, and I'm going to use it or fill it white color so that it look like the paint of the shirt. So here I painted, and right now I'm just sending it to backward. Yes, right now you can see. Now here I can put my name. So this is the first symbol, the first logo. I'm going to use a different one also, only letters without this cartoon character. Here I'm just trying different color too. I'm not satisfied, that's why I just revoked. Yeah, so this could be looking good. So here it's look like universe, and throughout we can get food. So it's a different concept I just invented right now, though I'm going to use it. Yes. So this, out of the shape, I just made two different looking logo. I just copied it out, copied the font, the letters, which I'm going to use these things to build another example. Another design, so that I'm just making it a little bit bigger, because main focus will be on these fonts. That's why I'm just making it a little bit bolder one. Here I'm taking a rectangle, right click, arrange and send it to backward. Here I am going to add two anchor points on two sides of the rectangle, so that from that point I can make it foldable. Means I'm just going to do like this. I'm using right arrow key here for right side. I'm using left arrow key. I have counted how much I have pressed on left side, that much I have also pressed the keys for right side. So again I'm taking an ellipse. So this part I'm going to minus it from the shape, rectangular shape, and just pressed divide and divided it into two pieces. The upper part is a little bit much bigger than the lower part, that's why I just cut it out, and here I'm using a wrinkle tool to make some wrinkle type for these half divided circles. I'm just clicking and dragging it towards upward, and for the below half circle I'm going to use the same thing. You can drag it in any direction, but I want like this. This is a good looking image though. Again I'm going to use the same color combination, that is brown and yellow. And out of these three, the below logo is finalized by the client. So I'm going to represent it in a 3D type using Photoshop Mockup. So the final logo will look like this. This is the final logo. Although this is a representation only, this logo you can use, or you can use the previous one, the plain flattened logo. This is a 3D representation. So this is it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then press like button and subscribe button to subscribe my channel, and click on the bell icon to get the notification of newly added video. Thank you for today and have a good day.